The last week, two suffix. Kata, bata, hinda, raja, muda. So together with the positive suffix. Now the next one is what is a suffix. I think I have already finished talking about voca. Not finished yet.
Two suffix. We go to the two suffix.
Two suffix already finished.
Yeah. No.
How about a suffix?
We do two suffix.
The two suffixes, right? Yeah, already finished.
God knows. Yeah, but we study two suffix. We have like
The and the two are we. I think for example, like a kanta, melja, Pāḷi.
yes.
Okay. So both, the bodhita, pavita,
Yes.
Pavita already finished.
Yeah.
Pavita. Sarita. Not finished yet.
No.
Sarita. Together with the Tapitu. So two change into the down. Bodhita. So actually, this root is devotee root, objective. But when we use this positive suffix, at that time, devotee can be omitted. So maybe, in some cases, we have two, maybe the two bases. For example, Bhojita, Bhojapita. Such an example may be existed, but usually we do like this. Bodhita. So A is a positive suffix. So now how about the karita? The same. Karita. Karapita. So A, Abhi. Now the next suffix is a suffix. The first one is roga. So what is a roga? Disease. The roga is a no raga. Roga is a disease. This roga also now you can guess what kind of root it should be. Usually ja change into the ka. So ja change into the ka. Especially when the root is joined to the a suffix. At the time, at the end of the root, if there is ja, this ja change into the ka. So now what kind of root it should be? The root it should be root is if you make as a verb. Rojati. So rojati, that means the to be inflicted, the to be hard, to be painful. Roga. Now the next one, opata. So here the change of the root is u change into the o, ja change into the ka. Okay. The singular forms we can see soga. Soga, the root is suj. Soga, the grief. So oppada, so what is specialty? This short vowel change into the long vowel. That is a very special change in regarding with this suffix up. Opanta. Now the next one. Vihara. Similar forms. Vihara, how do you divide? Vihara. A change into the a. Long vowel. Now the next one is Vahara. So Vahara means the tongue. The tongues or in the vocabularies are called Vahara. The names. The names are also called the Vahara. The terms are also called the Vahara. And you have to divide this one. So how many prefix?
Two.
Vahara. Now Samboda. Samboda, Sambodi, the same suffix. Now this one, Bhagwa. The root is who. Awa. There are many words that we make with the suffix a, like a lava. The root is la. Arama. It is a garden. The root is ram. Aya. The root is E. E change into the, actually, the should be like the A and the Ya. This is A. Because of this A, so in the beginning of the root, this is the short vowel change into the down vowel. Ya. So we got that. What kind of suffix? We got what kind of suffix? A suffix. Some people they might be confused with the ta suffix. Actually, it is not like this. Ha. The root is hand. That directly change into the gut. We got that. So we got gata alone. You can see madhu gataka, for example. Madhu gataka means the one battery side. Pidu gataka is the battery side, killing the mala. So where the 5 are the real karmas. So 5 heinous crimes. So for those crimes, we this root is used. So this root directly change into the gata. Vaga. What is the root? Ranch. So ranch is sometimes we drop this means a song. Ranch or Raj. So even though we have the ranch, we drop this one. Okay? This R change into the R. Ja change into the Ka. Raga. Raga is attachment. Seka. Seka is. What is Seka? This is a Chika is a skillful. The she. This is a SEK is Seka. The root is siege or singe. Singetic. What is singetic? To sprinkle. To sprinkle the water like a abhiseka. Abhiseka we have. Abhiseka, abhiseka. Abhiseka is always you and the make someone to be king officially. That is also a Abhiseka. Abhiseka also the same. Okay. The Seka is the root is sage or siege. This one is called Seka. Now the next one is the Jaga. Jaga, Dana, Jaga. But Jaga is a charity or offering. That is similar to Jaga. Distributing your own property, whatever you have with other people. You share whatever you have with other people, it is called Jaga. What is the root?
Yeah.
According to the root, it is Jaga. Yaga. So Yaga is what is the root? Yach. So what is the meaning of the yach? Ja change into the ga. A change into the a. Yaga. To offer, to worship, yach. Jump. Okay, now the next one. Oga. Paga. Oga is bulge or booch. Paga is barge. What is barge? Barge or bench, to jump, to follow. But the baga is it is a portion, a part of. A portion of a part of is called baga. So there is solar baga. You can say these are 60 components, 60 parts, 60 portions. Baga. Okay, now the next one, we are going to see about the quiz suffix. So this suffix is, doesn't make anything. So it does, because of this suffix, we can draw like the end consonant of the root. Some roots we have the two the consonants, like in the beginning at the end. For example, gum. This gum, two consonants. This one can be dropped. So in this way, only this card is remained. That is when we apply this way to make a verb with this gum, at the time, for example, this we also dropped. This consonant was dropped. So in this way, what we come to know is, by not seeing the end consonant, the second consonant, the final consonant of the group, we know that this word is made of quiz suffix. So when this quiz suffix is used, finally, eventually, this quiz suffix will be gone away. The end consonants will be gone away. But we have theories. Every word should be with this suffix. Like in the Pāḷi also, we have the proverb. Every sentence they must have the verb. Even though you don't see the verb, you can put the verb. This is the rule. Every verb they have subject. So even if they don't have the object, some verbs have object, some verbs have no object. But every verb they must have subject. Every sentence should be ended with the verb. This is their philosophy. So similarly, when you form a word, I mean the primary derivative forms, every word should be with the suffix. So some, words are like, for example, you will see some words are like, making with the gum. We don't see any suffix. Any suffix are like, we have seen already like to, or maybe are we, and na, aga. No suffix are not seen in those words. So, they might have, the question, now why? You said every, word should be finished with the suffix. This word, no suffix. And then, grammarians, they created this suffix. This is an imaginary suffix. This suffix, finally, it will be dropped. So, together with the end consonant of the root. So, sometimes when we were learning this, the chapter about the quiz suffix, and then many times students are asked, why you use this quiz suffix? Without using this quiz suffix, drop the end consonant, it is okay, finished. But we have still, some rules. We have some system. We must follow the system, otherwise things will not be consistent. Okay, now the last one we are going to see, the first one, starting with the Nodhiñāṇa. Nodhiñāṇa gacchati puja. The puja means a folding. Like a folding is called puja. When it goes, it falls in his body. Then it goes. He continues, he moves. When he moves, his body is not like straight. The body, how do you say, is a band, turn and bend, turn and bend, then it moves. What kind of animal? What kind of being? A snake. Nodhiñāṇa gacchati puja. So here is this one is a drop, we is dropped, puchika. So similarly, uraka, ura. What is ura? Chest. It moves by its chest. So it is snake, uraka. Urina gachati urako. Now the next one is so vihayase. What is vihayasa? Vihayase, vihase, vihase. So what is that? In the sky. So vihaga, what is a vihaga? No airplane. It is a boat. It goes in the sky. And nowadays, when we make such a definition, we are just a gadget because it goes in the sky. So it is called the vihaga. Vihaga might mean airplanes. Actually, it means only the boat. Okay, ke gachati. You have to understand, like I explained to you, K change into the ka. So gam, ma is a dot, ka, actually. K means in the sky. So na gachati go. So na gachati, it doesn't go. It doesn't move. We have the assets, the two kinds of assets. Some assets that can move. Some assets like a house, they cannot move. You cannot move them. So in the law. So in the daily life also, in the Buddha's time, the people say, the trees, the mountains, they could not move. If you move them, they will die. But now it is not like this. The people also, they move the mountains from one place to another place. The trees also move into, they uproot it and they grow in another place. So a God is the trees, mountains, anything which cannot be moved, which is not mobile. They are called a God. Okay, now the next one.
So what is the formation of the word agos? It's just na plus gram.
Yes.
And then na change into
Now
a.
change it to na. A similar suffix with a ka. Okay, how about this one? Sapa. Sampling. Sapa is called assembling. Now you have to divide what is root. This is going to the roots. This, bar. Maybe, there are many possibilities. Like, for example, we have the root is bars. This also, these are not so many possibilities. Some are changed into the sa. Saha changed into the sa. So which one should be?
Saha.
Saha. Saha pasandi. So here, which suffix is dropped. Sapa. How about the papa? What is papa? Papa is light. So what is root? Root is ba. Papa. So Papa is a Sanskrit is prapa. Prapa. Prabhavati. Pabhavati. So Pabhavati is I think you can see, this story of the Nodhiñāṇa. This Pāḷi is nowadays the Pāpa is no rare name. It is many people, many girls, they call them as a Papa. Prapa. So what or want, heaven light. And down with the light. It is no figure of speech. According to the Jataka commentaries, Jataka stories. When she lives in one room, it is not just one room, 7 rooms. Maybe in one floor, there are 7 rooms. When she, they stay there, when she lives there, when she is there, the whole, 7 rooms are, it is a shine. No need any, candle or any electricity. The lights come out from her body. So because of this, she is called Pāḷi. This Pāḷi, Jataka was very interesting. Later you can see. So even though she is very beautiful, she was married to a very ugly man. Like his name is Gusa. This is a long story. You can read it later. Now the next one is Konjara. Okay, here is a konja. It's now. Ra. Ra, there are many possibilities. So konja is a small valley. This is a run. Small valley and a narrow valley, like a kind of place. It is like a dell. This is a konja. So konji or a mud, he is delighted in the small valley. Such an animal is called konjara as elephant. Konjara. Konjara is elephant. Sankha. What is root? Root is, this is sun is a prefix. The root is can, it is na is a drop. Sankha. So now by understanding these words, we can, so Sankha is a conch, I think conch, C-O-N-C-H. So white conch. This Sankha also they use to blow, to make sound, especially in the sacred ceremonies, in the Brahmin, the rituals. In the rituals, they use such a conch. They make sound. That is called the Sankha. Kamaja. So Kamaja is a Kama to Jayatiti. Kamaja. Kama to Jayatiti Kamaja. The root is Jam. The root is Jam. Kamaja. Similarly, Trideja, Uduja, Haraja. Warija. What is wari? Water. You know how to make a wake up? Wari saman. Wari saman jayatiti warija. Warijo. So warija is the tree, the plant which grows in the water. Especially it refers to the lotus flower. Warija, lotus flower. So even though there are many flowers, many plants, they grow in the tree, in the lake, in the water, but here it especially refers to the lotus tree, lotus plant. So Pinkacha. Also, now the terms that I'm teaching and I'm explaining to you, all of words are very frequently used in the original text. So by knowing these words, they were very useful. Not only for reading the original text, it will be useful for understanding commentaries also. So Pangacha, Panga, mat. Muddy place is called Panga. So Pangacha Patuma, the lotus flower which grows in the mud, in the muddy place. But it is not smeared with the mud. Like a pankina na lingvati, na upa lingvati. This lotus flower actually it grows on such a very muddy place. The water may not be very clear, the water may be dark, the water may be effective, but so dark, tanks, not smeared, not affect lotus flower. The Buddha always uses this similes. Whatever he talk about when you are living in the secular life or in monks' life when you're living among the people. Like we are living in the sensual world. Sensual world means kama vajra. What I mean is, the people they live in such a place, but they are not affected by the kilesas. Like we eat, we use some properties, we enjoy, like the meats, the food, the places, and many other things. But because of those things, those arhantas, they don't have attachment to them. Especially it refers to the arhantas. They don't have any attachment, they don't have any craving for them. Even though they live among the people, those kilesas, the defilements, not affect them. It is compared with the lotus flower, which grows in the water, but it is not smeared and not affected by the water. So pangaja. Talaja. What is a tala? You have already seen this word. Talata. In the land. Tala is in the land. Jalaja. Jala is what is jala? Water. So Talaja, Jalaja, Sata, you can see. Talaja, any beings who are born in the land, who are born in the water. Jalaja, Talaja. And Daja. And Da is egg. The beings which is born in the egg. Like the birds, and the jars. So and the Jayadidi and the Jam. Siraja. What's that? Hair. Dvija. Dvija is Dvi is 2 times. Jada is born. So the the 2 times born 2 times. It is a bird. The birds are born 2 times. As an egg, they born from mother's womb. But from the egg also they are born again 2 times. So Dvija is also called the Brahmins, also called the Dvijas. Because when they are born, mother's womb, they need to be recognized by their society in the ritual systems 2 times. Dvija also called the birds. The birds are born 2 times. From mother's womb as an egg. From the egg again they are born again, 2nd time. The Dvikatam, Jayaditi Dvija. Okay, Siraja. Siraja is hair. Ataja also can be understood easily. Atani, Jayaditi, Ataja. Atta jo, maybe. Atta ja. Because there can be 3 channels. Atta jo pukdo. The sun, which is born to one son. If you want, a son is your own son, it is a not adopted one. It is called Attaja. Attaja. The Attaja also sometimes we call Orasa. Orasa. Orasa is only what? Orasa. How about other students? Yes, what kind of work? There's a Orasa, Adacha, Adami, Jado, Bodo, Adacho. How about Orasa? Orasa is, you have already studied. Orasa is a direct, what kind of word? And this is a no. This one is a no. No kita, it is a tadita. Uras. Now I have already said like uri na gachati urabo. This ura is uras, actually. So oras are also the one who is born out of your chest. So that is that your own son is Orasa. Okay, now we have seen many words so related to which suffix. So like I look at Maja, Chiteja, Utuja, Harja, Ataja, Warija, Pengaja, Talaja, Jalaja, Andaja, Siraja, Dvija. There are many words. But with the different nouns, the same root. The Siraja, Dvija. Like you may see like Anuja, for example. Anujata, Anuja. Okay, now we will continue the next one. Dvija. Dvija, Brahmins is also regarded to be born 2 times. Mother's womb, and then they are accepted in their society with the ritual system. 2 times. Dvija also one of the synonyms for the Brahmin. I think if you want to get the more detailed information, you can get about this Dvija in other books. But this is regarded born from the mother's womb, and they are born as a Brahmin 2 times. Like the birth. Okay, now the next one is not frequently used suffix. Root suffix. This root suffix has no influence on the change of the vowel in the root. What I mean is that because of this root, because of this suffix, we don't see any change in the root. For example, actually it is u suffix. Traditionally we call the root. Now according to the modern grammar, you can say it is u suffix. Okay, here you see Saba and the Nya. This R is dropped, this Nya becomes Sabinu. So Sabinu, what is suffix of Sabinu is U or Ru suffix. Traditionally you can say this is a Ru suffix. But going to the modern method, you can say it is U suffix. One. Whatever it takes, finally we will drop this Ra. So you can say it is U or maybe Ru, whatever you like. Okay. Bhikkhu. See? How do you make a declension of the bhikkhu? Bhikkhu, bhikkhu. Bhikkhu. Okay. The gender is masculine gender. You don't need to think about it. Because it is a bhikkhu. Monk. Okay, bhikkhu. It is not bhikkhu. End it with the u. Be careful about that. What is root? Bake. Bake is Bhikkhati Yajati. Original meaning is Bhikkhati Yajati is to bake. Bhikkhati Yajati Bhikkhu. What is Yajati is to ask. Because this bhikkhu, the term bhikkhu, is already existed before the Buddha's appearance. The Buddha took this term, used in in his teaching, but with the different meanings. Maybe in the very beginning it is some people in the Western the translation of some sutras, maybe translated by the BDS Society, some Asian books. Now it is no one they translate like this. They the beggar, for example, bhikkhu. This is who asks the food. The one who depends on the charity. That is a very very rough meaning, very superficial meaning. So Bhikkhati Yajati Bhikkhu, okay. Even though we say this is Yajati is to beg or to ask, okay. But how the monks wander in the village, in the cities for the food, the way they wander, the way they go for the food is different. Like you and the wear your clothes properly according to the Vinayas, you hold your bow in your hand. And you and the walk in the street. So in the street also sometimes you can stand in the warehouse. It is in the door. You cannot enter into the house. In the entrance of the door, you can stand. If the house owners, if they see you, if they wish, they can offer you. But maybe you may stand there 2 minutes, maybe 1 minute. You just see, okay, they cannot offer you, and you continue. Some monks at the time of Buddha, they had wonderful arms. in the street, some monks, they don't have any food. They don't have any food. So that means that you don't ask. You don't say anything. You don't beg. You don't say anything. You just stand. Okay, if they can want to offer, they can offer. If they don't offer, well, you continue. Maybe, the whole morning you walk to and fro, but you don't get the food. No problem. You go back to your monastery. You and the satisfy yourself with the water. Okay. So this is we call the Bhikkhati. It's a very pure, way of asking. But some monks they have more strong practice. Like they walk in the street, but they walk slowly. Not like a motor car. They walk slowly, but whoever see them, okay, they can offer those monks. But he doesn't, they stand for any, houses, but he just walks slowly. Even in one, in one Sutta, I still remember the Buddha the other time in the house, offered by the rich family the food to the Buddha. And the Venerable Mahakassapa, he stands before the house for the food. And the Buddha said, the donors, the lady bodies, they ask him to come. There is Buddha. So the Venerable Mahakassapa denounced. Because according to his, the duty of practice, he could not go under the roof of the house. He has to stay in the under the tree. When the Venerable Kassapa grows older, getting older, the Buddha advised, "Oh Kassapa, you are getting older and older. These two things are very strong practice. If you want to live, if you want to if you don't want to practice some of the duty and practice, okay, I can allow you." So, the Venerable Mahakassapa said, okay, I will continue 30 duty and practice, even I am old. Sometimes, in that Sutta or the Kassapa Sanyutta, the Buddha advised him to come to city, to come to the monastery. It is not so, even though it is not so close, but it is available to the cities and to the villages. And the Venerable Kassapa denounced, refused to come there. He is dedicated to his duty and practice for his life. So when some monks are also very tricky, like some they know it because of every day they the wonderful alms in the same street, the same village. They know which house offer you a good food, which house don't give you a good food. Some monks they skip the house. So if you don't skip the house, even though whether the food is good or bad, this is also we call one of the duty gods. What is it? Sapadana Jarika duty god. This duty god is a very strong practice. You and the stand, at the house by house. You don't skip whether the food is good or bad. These duty and practice are how to say. So one way or another, we're trying to oppress, trying to take away our defilements. The purpose of duty is to remove kilesa, the lobha dosa, where the people are greedy or angry. To remove them, the Buddha laid down such 30 practices. So Mahakassapa, Venerable Mahakassapa, dedicated all his life to those practices. So this is, I'm talking about the Bhikkhati Yajati. Some, Western scholars, maybe 100 years ago, they didn't understand about that. They, translate beggar is the beggar. So when we hear the beggar, the word beggar, so we see the beggars in the, how to say, in the bridge, under the bridge, some, sharing, places. So at the same time, it is not alms food. It is the food offered by the people according to their own wish. because they offer the food to the monks. It's not because these monks are very weak. Like they could not make their own livelihood. They are weak and they are very petty beings, and not because of this. The people offering the monks. Actually, when the monk the people offer the monks, they think it is a noble food. It is secret. So such the concept also together with this bhikkhus. Like we this is nowadays the word alms is like official translation. Actually, alms is the food for the people who has no house, who has no job. Like it is a kind of charity food. So this charity food is different from the bhakta. The bakery is a different one. Okay, that's what we have.